It's the real shit we talking about right here. It's talking about what we talking about. Yeah, it's about what we talking about. Yeah. It's about what we talking about. That's what it is. Yeah, like that. Easy like that, yeah. You know the men fight. Let me give you some insight. Let's step to the round table. But you know talk is cheap, but it's different when you talk to T. Let's get into the script. Is it facts or is it fixed? They talking to the coach when you speak the fish. But it's deeper than that. My nigga, it's deeper than rap. Yeah, they keep it 100, but see, we keep it a stack. Forever gon' speak. Keep it together for free. I don't care if it's one or two of y'all. You know Reggie take 3. Big Smooth, Butchie the Butcher. He be doing this thing. He ain't going down without a fight. You ever step in this ring, and that's your warning scrap. No faking, you know we on to that. Warren ain't let nothing get past like Warren Sapp. Like, you can get with this or get with that. This real talk, we don't do that tick for tat. Once you said it, can't never take it back. Nah, live and direct. Welcome to Opinionated Facts. Yeah. Opinionated Facts. Yeah. Live and direct. Opinionated Facts.
Fellas, which one got to go in order of work? We on a comedy scene now. Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, Jamie Foxx. All but Eddie had a TV show. All did stand-up comedy. All did movies. I'm gonna toss it to Reggie. Who would you want? You just want to eliminate your one, or you want to tell them why you keeping the others?
Looking at the list, I would have to.
Who you keeping? Who you keeping?
Who do I keep?
Yeah.
Definitely keep Eddie.
Okay.
Eddie got the movies. He got endless movies, stand up, A1, and he had a music career.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
define music career.
Right.
Listen, at that time, see,
Shaq had a music career too.
and guess what? He sold.
And Kobe. God rest his soul.
He sold. And he had big on his album. Just like Eddie Murphy had Michael Jackson on his.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody want to hear all that, man. Come on, man.
Hey, listen, you got to count for it. You got to count for it.
Name one person that bought an album from Eddie Murphy. Any one of y'all bought an album from Eddie Murphy?
I didn't.
Y'all was young. Y'all remember that?
Did you buy it? Did you buy it?
Nobody want to hear all that.
All I know Eddie Murphy is Jimmy Early.
Jimmy Early. That's the only house.
Listen,
that's the best he ever sound.
Party all the time. Listen, party all the time was that thing back then.
Serious though? Was that his music career serious? I thought it was.
He tried to be serious. He tried to be serious.
Yes, I'm telling
nobody
you,
taking him serious. Nobody want to hear all that.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, party all the time. Party all the time was like living my best life.
Okay.
It was just one of those type things. You know what I'm saying?
You are the oldest on here, so I guess that makes sense. The rest of us, we don't know what the hell you talking about. I didn't listen to no damn Eddie Murphy, nothing outside of the movie he played in.
You were still, you know what I mean?
Nah, I was still nothing. No, I was still nothing.
I was still working
I was still
on
nothing. Nobody
you.
was listening to that shit. No one in America was listening to no damn Eddie Murphy. No one. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to tell you.
You're trying to tell us, but that's some bullshit. Nobody was listening to that.
Tell them why you mad, son.
Always,
Ain't
man.
about that, but I mean, come on, ain't nobody playing no damn Eddie Murphy on their radio
Do
nowhere,
you know the song?
man.
Watch this. Do
Eddie
you know the
Murphy was
song?
the
Do you know the Party
no
All the
Eddie
Time
Murphy.
song?
Eddie Murphy, yeah, I do. But Eddie Murphy was a great music artist. Said no one ever. No one ever said that.
Said no, but
All right, so you keeping Eddie.
I might enjoy.
Riggs, hold up, Riggs.
I
Do
have
you
enjoyed
have?
it.
Do you?
That's your business. But I don't. The
Not
rest
this.
of us, we don't know what the fuck you talking about. Nobody care about no damn Eddie Murphy.
I didn't get off topic, but do you own it? You bought that Shaq album? You bought that?
No.
Nah, I ain't bad. I ain't bad.
Oh, okay. Moving on. Next.
All right, so
We ain't even talking about Shaq. Where Shaq come from?
The point we're making is where you get him from? Like, I mean, I'm like, why you bringing Eddie Murphy up in this thing?
Keep him in the acting roles, like you said.
Correct.
okay,
He
all right.
had good stand
You
up
keeping
comedy,
Eddie Murphy.
all of that,
Who
but
else?
not the
Who else
music.
you
Keeping
keeping?
Eddie Murphy.
All right.
For the same reason for Eddie, I had to keep Jamie.
All right.
It was all his movies.
But Jamie is actually a singer though. He can sing, he's funny, and he can act. That's different.
Again,
Honestly,
for all the same reasons, I keep
no, it's
Eddie.
not
I
all the
keep
same
Jamie.
reasons. No, it's not all the same
Comparing
reasons.
Jamie Foxx, are you comparing Eddie Murphy to Jamie Foxx on an artist level, like musical
No,
level? Does
because
you just do that?
Jamie is a little more musical because he can play people
He's a
Little
lot
stuff
more
like that.
musical.
He's a lot more
What are we
musical. He's
talking
way
about?
more musical than Eddie. No one takes Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy
yeah.
serious. That's like taking me serious singing. No, I'm not a singer. That is
Uh,
out.
If
No.
I'm not
Eddie can hold a
mistaken,
tune.
Don't
Party
nobody
All the
want to hear
Time
all that.
sold more than anything Jamie did.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna need a fact check on that.
we're gonna fact
Fact
check
check.
that.
We're
Yeah.
gonna
Fact check.
fact check you,
Stop
Red.
what you're
Fact check.
doing.
You're not
All right,
you're
so
not gonna get it off just because you're old.
Unpredictable album. Are you serious? I
Alone.
don't
all right,
see
so
it.
you
Alone.
keeping Eddie.
I don't
Keeping
see
I'm
it.
Jamie
keeping
Foxx.
Eddie. I'm keeping Jamie.
You got Dave Chappelle and you got Martin there. And the question is,
Martin stuff is timeless. I ain't
You
gonna
gotta
lie.
go.
I mean,
go, let Reggie give his point.
Yeah. You keep. I keep Martin.
And
I
Martin
keep
giving her to
Martin.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, because let me tell you the reason why. Martin's show on a Dave's show had a bigger impact. No, I can't even say that. But
no, Martin's still timeless.
Martin, like you say, Martin's
Right.
timeless. And then for real, to keep it all the way a beam, Dave Chappelle show only had about maybe good 10 shows.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here
Uh-oh.
we go.
Uh-oh.
Now watch this. I'm the wrong one to talk to because watch this. The next the next Dave Chappelle show episode I watch will be the first.
Uh-oh.
Jesus. So Dave Chappelle.
I mean, I know I take that back. I did see one of them. I thought it was
I,
hilarious. The
I'm not
nigga.
gonna go.
heavy.
I ain't gonna go
That was
that far.
probably
Because
the
the
funniest
first,
thing I
I'm
ever
gonna tell
seen in my
you,
life.
the
Mm.
first season,
Hollywood Stories funny too.
the first season was kind of trash.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
God.
The second season, it didn't really get good until he went into, the Rick James stuff.
Charlie Murphy stories.
Yeah, it didn't really get good
That was
till
funny.
then.
I ain't gonna lie. That was funny.
And he,
It was funny though. When he did do that, it
oh
was
yeah,
funny
yeah,
as
yeah,
shit.
yo, no doubt, no doubt. It was one of the funniest stuff that happened on TV. But then after that, everything was like so. You know what I mean? And the last season really wasn't about nothing. Because he was kind of tapped out.
Mm.
His stand up to me, I love his stand up. I know some people don't here don't, but I love his stand up.
Okay.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah,
It's thought provoking.
yeah, I love I like that type of comedy.
I'm not gonna say love, but
I do.
I can listen to it. Oh,
It's
well,
thought
well.
provoking.
So, all right.
I mean,
Go ahead, Butchie. Who you keeping? Who got to go?
I'm gonna side with I'm gonna go with Reggie. Like Dave got to go. I mean, it wasn't really no hard choice for me, but just on the simple fact that the first three you're looking at Jamie Foxx, and if you taking in Jamie Foxx and all his work, then you got to get rid of what's her name, Wanda from In Living Color. You see what I'm saying? You got to get rid of the Jamie Foxx show. You got to get rid of Willie Beeman. You understand what I'm saying? Probably one of the top greatest football movies ever made any given Sunday. You understand what I'm saying? So, I look at those guys were good for the culture. Not saying that Dave was not, but their impact on the culture, like we said, we can go back right now and laugh at the Jamie Foxx show. We can go back right now and laugh at Martin. We can go back right now and laugh at Eddie Murphy. What's that? Raw, that stand up?
I'll do it.
Raw, Harlem Nights. You know what I'm saying? Original Coming to America. You know what I mean? Life, those type of things. We ain't gonna make it without those. You know what I mean? Even the Nutty Professor. A lot of people on here may not agree. I thought Norbert was hilarious.
Yeah, it was definitely hilarious.
It was.
Definitely hilarious. So, you know what I mean? But with Dave, you know what I mean? He's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't think culturally, you know what I mean, he changed the game. I like his stand up. You know what I'm saying? He's not the funniest guy. Yeah, it's thought provoking, but so is Chris Rock. So
Chris Rock is hilarious.
that's all I got. What you say, Fifth? I agree.
I mean, I'm with y'all on that. I mean, I like Dave because Dave actually, came in with the attitude. I mean, this man turned down money. You know what I mean? He turned down big money. So, and that's important. He, didn't allow himself to get entrenched with, the game, if you will. I just feel like, I mean, I'm with you. Like, it's a hard choice to, let go of Martin, because I laugh at Martin to this day. Like, I look at Martin, like I follow actual Martin account on Instagram, like when they play like a lot of his old shows. So like, you can't really get rid of him. Jamie Foxx is like, he's like multi-talented. The man can act, the man is funny, the man can sing. You can't take that away from him. You know what I mean? Dave Chappelle, I just think his stand-up is thought-provoking. Honestly, the only thing that I enjoyed about the Dave Chappelle show was the True Hollywood Story.
Yeah.
And like you say, like certain skits, like the niggas, stuff like that.
R. Kelly skit was tough too.
R. Kelly, yeah, the piss on you stuff, like all that was funny. It was funny, but I don't think he, necessarily did enough in terms of being able to, be compared to the level of Eddie. And Eddie didn't have no TV shows, but he had a lot of movies that hit, like a lot of movies. So, I mean, I have to agree with y'all. Like, I love Dave Chappelle. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when he come out with a comedy, like, he's thought-provoking. Chris Rock is thought-provoking. But Dave Chappelle, I feel as though, like you say, culturally speaking, he kind of like set the bar real high in that regard. But it's just, it's too many different variables. But I would say out of those four, he would be the one I would let go.
Yeah, I agree with that. What you got, Fish?
Well, everybody knows. Well, everybody in the chat knows how I feel about Dave Chappelle.
Hey, Fish, before you go, y'all please come back to me when y'all finish because I have an excellent question for that.
All right,
but go ahead.
So, as far as I'm concerned, Dave Chappelle on the stand-up landscape, don't get me wrong. Like y'all said, thought-provoking. He's top of the list. But me personally, I haven't laughed at a Dave Chappelle stand-up in about 3-4 years. I mean, he just made good points. He made me think. But as far as stand-up comedy, it's a no for me. But since everybody's agreeing, I'm going to throw a curveball. Dave would be my choice who to take off that list. But I'm going to also look at this list and Martin. I'm one of the few people in the world that think the Jamie Foxx show is funnier than Martin. My personal opinion.
I end this podcast right now.
Hey, it's no problem. See me in the comments. See me in the comments. It's no problem.
Right. I'm not gonna see you no comments. I ain't gonna see you nowhere. No, it's not.
That's fine. That's fine.
Don't go telling that to people outside of the podcast.
Hey, look. Hey, tell your mother call me. Hey, look, check it out.
Might be sleepy, man.
Tell that stuff to the people at the shipyard, maybe, but don't tell that people on this podcast.
Hey, tell your mother to call me. Hey, look. So check it out.
You know it? Hey, right. Hey,
look.
Y'all.
Hey, look.
Let me tell y'all.
Hold on.
Listen, wake up,
Hey, can you mute this guy? Can you mute this guy, please? Can I give my take? All right, so like I said, I'm taking the Jamie Foxx show over the Martin show. Martin got a lot of bad movies, man. Black Knight, the basketball joint. I don't even remember the name of that joint. He got some bad content out there. I mean, some very bad content. And but Eddie got a whole lot of good. Eddie got a whole lot. But Eddie got classics. Does Martin have outside of Life?
Bad Boys. The
first one. Martin was actually terrible in 2 and 3.
2 was good.
I'm not talking about the movie. I said Martin.
You asked for classics.
Martin was hilarious.
You're moving the goalpost.
Man, bump that goalpost. Look here. So, now with Martin stand-up, You So Crazy, I can remember being a little kid sneaking having to watch You So Crazy over my pop's house. And, you keep hearing You So Crazy, You So Crazy.
I went to the movies to see that.
It's not that funny.
I went to the movies.
It's not that funny. Come on, man.
Fish,
it's not that funny.
Bro?
It's
What's
not.
going on, man?
It's not, man. Look, let me tell you something.
What's going on?
My favorite Martin stand-up moments is when he was hosting Def Jam. Him on his own, You So Crazy, and what was the other joint?
Run Tell That.
Run Tell That wasn't that funny.
Run Tell That. Hey, look, those are definitely not in my top 20 stand-ups of all time.
When he hit the chillin' like a bird, but good. Come on, fish.
Stop, fish. Crazy.
Durant.
That's classic.
That's classic.
I'm not a big fan of Martin stand-up. I'm more so on the TV show. So when you said the Jamie Foxx show is better than Martin's, that was like all the way blasphemy because it's nothing. I'm sorry, I really don't know what other show could top Martin. It's still funny to this day. I've seen every episode. That whole Jamie. I'm not saying Jamie Foxx show wasn't funny, but that's corny, man. That's not funny.
Jamie.
No, it was funny.
Jamie's show was hilarious.
But you just made a good point, Dylan. You said it was funny at the time. Martin's stuff is still funny right now. That's the difference, though. Yeah. I could look at Jamie Foxx and say, that's a nice show to watch, to binge watch, but I'm not cracking up laughing. Martin's that's true. I mean, that ain't no damn puppy. That is still.
But back at the time, I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
That new Jack.
I ain't gonna say it was better than Martin. No.
Right, I agree with you.
The new Jack City with the stuffed dog, bro. That's classic, bro.
That was funny.
That was
funny.
You know it was serious because Tommy was laughing in the whole scene.
Martin was laughing. Martin was laughing.
Don't nobody know nothing.
And the one he busted on the Jodeci jump. Come on, man. All that's still classics, man. So what I'm saying is a different level. I think we kind of named Eddie as the untouchable. To me, Martin is the one that's untouchable. You know what I'm saying?
I think
wrong.
His show is untouchable.
But that makes him untouchable. To me, that makes him untouchable.
But in all reality, all of them have strong points. Martin, his show was untouchable. Dave Chappelle, he was thought-provoking. Jamie Foxx, he can do it all. Eddie had classic movies. All of them had strong points, and all of them had weak points.
Yeah, true.
Eddie didn't have no TV show. Martin stand-up wasn't always on point all the time.
Eddie was on Saturday Night Live,
Jamie Foxx.
I'm about to say Eddie was a legend on
Yeah,
Saturday
that's
Night
true
Live.
too. No, he
So you
definitely
got
a
to
legend
count
on
that.
that.
You
That's
got to
true.
count
Yeah,
that. I forgot about
Yeah, I
SNL.
count that.
Martin got banned from Saturday Night Live. Come on, bro. He's a legend for that alone.
That's true.
He got banned for telling them for women, I think, saying they on Dush or something like that. I'm dying, bro. Martin didn't care.
So curveball.
No, he did.
Can we throw Kevin Hart in
So
the
I was
conversation?
about to ask if we taking out Dave, who do y'all want to put in out in front? Who would
A
you put
lot of
in there?
people listen. Honestly, Kevin Hart, we can't hate on Kevin Hart. I'm
I
sorry.
fool Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is funny. I like Kevin Hart. I know a lot of his stand-ups wasn't all that great. Honestly, my personal opinion, his very first stand-up, I'm a big little man. I think that was the funniest out of all of them because he was more authentic. But you really can't hate on it because he's stupid. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's funny. Like he say little stuff. I especially enjoy him and The Rock. Like when they was going back and forth, like they little relationship or whatever. Like
Nah,
that was comedy gold to me.
nah.
To me,
This
it
new
was.
thing
No,
No,
he
go.
got going on with
To me,
Snoop is hilarious.
it was funny.
He,
Huh?
no.
Kevin Hart has,
Yeah,
to me, he has
yeah.
funny moments.
Kevin
Y'all
Hart is
bugging.
not funny,
No,
bro.
He's
no.
funny everywhere else except for the stage.
You don't like his stand
That's
up?
why I
Yeah,
say the very
no.
first comedy to me that was his best stand
Yeah,
up. Little
that was
Big
his
Man.
best
Little
one.
big
To
man.
me, that was the best one.
He has funny moments. I don't think he's just straight up hilarious. He just has funny
He's
moments.
not
But ain't no.
funny,
But listen,
bro.
everybody's saying that, but ain't nobody selling like him right now.
That's true.
Ain't nobody doing
I
stand
mean,
like him.
Ain't, ain't nobody cooning like him either.
Uh,
What? How
I
you
wouldn't
feeling on that?
necessarily corny. He's not really
What he
corny.
what he so watch this. He'll come out here and make another soul plane.
Well, I honestly didn't think he made that movie
Man,
for
I
real,
love
but
Soul
I
Plane. A
think
lot
that
of people,
movie was.
man, his Soul Plane was hilarious.
I mean, it was, but it was still kind of like cheesy
yeah,
at
Yeah,
the
it
same
was
time. It
but I
cheesy.
was
mean,
funny. It had
that
funny
joint still
moments,
was
but it was
hilarious.
cheesy. It had
Nah,
hilarious
that joint was
moments.
hilarious, though. Y'all looking at him again.
Yeah. I ain't ready to
It
front.
was okay, but
You ain't seen
I
it.
don't even know if Kevin Hart was funny in the joint though.
That's what I'm
It's more
saying. He
quirky
wasn't.
than
Kevin
He
Hart.
didn't make the movie.
Yeah, he was an
And
afterthought.
the sad part about Kevin Hart is the best content he makes is when he playing in a serious role.
true. He's a good actor.
Like the guy when he was playing when he was playing the helper to the guy who was in a wheelchair. I forgot the name of that movie. It slips my mind. And that last little Netflix thing he did. That was, you know
That
what
was
I'm
good
saying?
work. Yeah.
Awesome. Outside of that, that was good work. Outside of that, I
I
don't
think
see
he
it.
oversaturated too.
He had funny, like you say, he had good moments and like think like a
He has
man
funny
and stuff
moments.
like
Yeah.
that. But outside of that, funny
Yeah,
Again,
moments.
he's not.
ain't nobody
He's
selling
not
like
no
him.
funny dude.
And in the
Yeah,
comedy game, that's what it is.
he definitely
That's
over.
true.
He's a family comedian.
Yeah,
You can take the family to see him. You know what I'm saying? So that go a long way. You got to worry about covering your ears when you're at the
That,
Kevin Hart show.
That's
and
true.
that's my point.
That's true. Even in his a lot of his stand-ups, he always like references kids and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the truth.
but we all taking out Dave Chappelle. I have a problem with that. Like, I feel like we slighting Dave Chappelle, but I get all your point because he again.
It's not a slight. You
It's
gotta
not
look
a
at the.
slight. It's not a slight. The man, listen, you can't deny the man's ability. Like I say, I think the most thing about him is he's thought provoking. Like he's fun to me. He's funny, but he does have a way of saying things that make you think. But when you compare like overall careers, it's like what has he? You have to understand. He turned down money. He took a break with Martin, Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy. They've done enough to where like you know they got work. I mean, Dave Chappelle got work too, but it just to me it doesn't compare to the rest. And like you say, Reggie, even with Kevin Hart, like you may not think he's funny, but the man is
Somebody,
he's selling out right now. So I'm not gonna say nobody think he's funny. I
Oh
know a
yeah,
lot of people that think he's
House
funny.
Party is a classic too, Fish. Thank you.
Gotta agree. Gotta agree.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Gotta agree.
Martin was in House Party.
well,
Life.
He was a yeah. I said
He
life.
said outside of life.
I said life.
Outside
Dave was in the Nutty Professor.
Hey, and Dave
Well,
was
if I
funny
had to
enough.
choose an Eddie Murphy movie that was
I don't know.
the
That first one
cheesiest,
was
it would
legendary.
be the Nutty Professor series.
First one's a
To me,
classic,
Nah,
bro.
man, Nutty
Nah,
the
Professor
Nutty, the
classic.
Nutty
Nah,
Professor series.
that's a classic.
No, it was funny, but can you say that the Nutty Professor was better than the rest of Eddie's movies? You know,
the first
Doctor
Nutty Professor is
Doolittle,
some of his best work.
And
Boomerang,
them,
It was no,
Life.
Dr. Doolittle was
yeah.
trash.
All the way trash.
Mark,
No, it
oh,
was, but I'm saying, but it
Mark
was
was
a
in
family
Boomerang too.
situation.
Just
Like
want
a
to throw
lot
that
of
out.
people did,
I
like
don't know
Doctor
why.
Doolittle.
I don't know why I brought that up.
Ooh,
I
All right,
said Boomerang. I said that.
all right, okay, I'm here to retract my statement. Mark Lawrence is a legend.
I said Boomerang.
A legend. Put some respect on that man's name.
forgot about Boomerang.
But we all agree. We keeping them. I said Boomerang.
No,
Like
no, I got what you're saying.
Boomerang,
I'm
Coming
just
to
taking up
America, Life. Those
subtle
three
shots
movies
at Fifth
alone.
for saying that, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I feel
But
you. Yeah.
it was that Jamie
But
Foxx.
you do notice, but this stuff y'all naming though, man. I keep
Oh,
hearing Eddie
agreed.
movies. Like
It's all
Eddie's career is really legendary, man. That
But
joint
he
is
The
was
Jay
stronger
Z
with
of movies.
movies.
He's the Jay Z of movies.
it might be,
Yeah,
man.
he's stronger. He's the strongest out of them all in terms of
Yeah,
movies
facts.
because he's been
no
doing
doubt.
it the longest.
Do y'all think
Yeah,
he's gonna make that
Facts.
comeback as far as a stand up?
Gonna be
no, it's gonna
tough.
be trash.
Man, it's gonna be tough,
Mm,
man. It's gonna be
It's gonna be
tough.
trash, man.
he would definitely get you know like if
I
he
don't
was to
think
come out with
so.
another stand up, he would
If
definitely
you
get the views.
because
But to say
comedy
that it would be as
comedy
funny,
has
you
changed
don't think so?
so much
Oh yeah,
It would be
we
the
from
we
when he
gonna
was
check it
same.
doing
out.
Raw and doing stuff like Harlem Nights and doing the original Coming to America. You can see how far out of touch he was with the second Coming to America with what's happening in today's climate. Like he was just a
Man,
But he ain't right
he
that though.
wasn't even funny in
I
that
kind
joint.
of disagree
that
with
was some
that.
trash.
I
That didn't
kind
make
of
no
disagree with
sense,
that.
man.
I
He ain't
think
right it though.
No
I
parts,
disagree with that.
no parts was funny.
I disagree with that. I think that movie was based on. See, we try to compare that movie based on the standards of how things were back then. You
It
know,
just wasn't
when the
funny
first
to
Coming
me.
to America was made. No, I'm not. I'm listen what I'm saying. No, I think people went into it
Like that,
looking for it to
it
be
was
as funny as the first one, where
just
it's a
be a little
different.
bit funny. It
You
wasn't
know, it's a
funny at
different
all.
climate, comedic
It
climate
wasn't
now.
funny at all, though. Like it wasn't funny at all.
I honestly
It
think it was
wasn't
a money
funny.
grab. I think it was a money grab for everybody who was in it.
That's why he don't need to
But
do
they
no
made
stand up.
money
He need
off
to.
the
His
movie.
best chance of coming back doing stand up will probably be
Bro,
around when they was doing the
yeah,
Kings of Comedy.
that'd have been his chance.
That
I
was
agree
his.
with that. Listen
That
to
would have
me.
been his chance
I
to
was thinking
slide
of
in.
Coming to America
You know what
too.
I'm saying? But because Steve
And
Harvey, all of them was funny. Like that whole they had funny part. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Bernie took took the show, but Steve Harvey has funny moments. You know, DL is he's an acquired taste type of
I think DL
comedy.
was the
Yeah.
corniest out of the Kings of
Oh, I
Comedy.
mean, out
He
of
was
them,
I
corny
yeah,
as
he
kind of
hell.
was.
like
But what I'm
DL.
saying is, some people
I
like that
think
type of
He's got better.
comedy. You know,
He's got better. Back then he was terrible.
Yeah, DL
I
got a whole
enjoy
lot better.
I enjoy his Instagram page more than I enjoy his
Nah, his
stand up
his
stuff.
his last two comedy albums, they good. He got a whole lot
oh
better.
yeah,
I didn't
He's gotten
watch.
a lot better
I didn't
DL
since
was
watch.
the
good.
Kings of Comedy. He's gotten a lot better.
yeah, they DL
And I mean,
slick.
he had funny moments on Kings of Comedy too, but I just
Not compared to the other guys.
mm-mm.
I don't like comedians that laugh at their own jokes. Like it's corny to me. Yeah. And DL does that a lot. Like, what?
I think it depends. DL ain't put out enough funny stuff for to be laughing
All
at it.
right, I got a hot take on comedy.
Oh,
Mike Epps is trash.
No, no.
Trash on
Yes, that's what I'm
stage,
talking about
yeah,
on stage. And I ain't talking about his movies. I ain't talking
Yeah,
about his movies.
hundred
Oh,
percent,
yeah.
okay, okay.
But
100%.
he don't put out a lot. He don't put out a lot of like
He
stand up
got
No, he
stuff.
stuff
got
out there.
stuff
Some
It's
out
of
there,
just
it,
just nobody
trash. It
watching.
ain't moving
It,
because it's
it's
trash.
It's bad.
it's acquired.
some
It's
of
It's bad.
acquired taste. It's
some
acquired.
of it's funny, but
leave me alone.
his movie career is
He
go way further.
he's Kevin Hart. He's the ghetto Kevin Hart.
He,
Throw him in for a couple laughs on screen, but he can't carry a movie, and he dead gonna show can't carry the stage.
All About the
I
Benjamins
agree
was
with that.
funny to me.
All About the Benjamins.
Yeah.
And Friday.
But
Next Friday.
but he wasn't.
Right. Next
Hold
Friday.
up.
But,
Next day air
but
was
again,
funny
like
too.
you say, he didn't carry neither one of those movies. Ice Cube did.
I seen that.
When he carried in Day Day.
I don't have to watch that again.
No, the Day part was effective, but Ice Cube still carried that.
Nah. Mike Epps definitely carried Next Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, because he.
No, I
And
think,
then he was filling some big shoes because they was like, "You ain't Chris
They
Tucker,"
ain't
you know what I'm
carried.
saying? But he was funny in that
well,
joint.
that's true too. Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Man,
Now, I can remember the first time I watched Next Friday. I did that. That was my problem. I compared it to the first Friday. I remember not laughing not one time the first time I watched Next Friday. But now I can watch it with no problem. You had to put those expectations down.
Yeah.
Coming behind Smokey was tough.
Yeah. What one after that? I don't even know.
But what about the one after that? The Friday after next?
It was another one after that?
Yeah, I don't have to watch that.
I like it. Hey,
Okay.
that joint was hilarious.
With Cat Williams. Man, he was a
I
little-
thought it
he was
was.
a little
Y'all
pimp.
saying
I
that
thought it
because
was
y'all
gonna
watch
have
the
Cat
hat
Williams in it.
or need.
I don't have to.
Stop what you doing.
No, that's not okay. So this what we doing? Are we really doing this, Butch?
Yeah. It's
No,
his
we're
birthday, man.
Next,
Well, it's not his birthday no more.
happy
Yeah.
birthday, Butchie.
Happy birthday, King. Luke. So we all agree that Dave Chappelle is gone. He's off the album.
You got to go.
All his work.
Because of the body of work, yeah.